This game and the stream broadcast rights to this game are the sole and exclusive property of the WPIAL. Any broadcast of this game is intended exclusively for the benefit of the North Catholic Sports Network audience. Any use, rebroadcast, or distribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of the WPIAL is prohibited.
Trib Live High School Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
Everyone, and welcome to Trojan Game Day. We are coming to you live from historic Pullman Park in Butler, PA, where your North Catholic Trojans meet the Knoch Knights right here on the North Catholic Sports Network and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Hello, everyone. I'm Alex Brown alongside Ryan Berry, and on the field tonight, Alex Jackson, as we bring you tonight our live coverage of Trojan baseball. The North Catholic Trojans coming into this game already clinching a share of the section title, going up against Knoch, who's battling to claim the second share of that title. If North Catholic wins tonight, they are the sole champions of the section. And if Knoch wins, they're going to have to share it, as North Catholic won the first game of this two-game series back on Monday with a decisive 10-4 victory, on a night that looks similar to tonight with these cloudy skies. But now, before we get too much into this game, it is a special night for the North Catholic Trojans. It was senior night. So now, let's go down to the field as we record this pre-game festivities of senior night.
Their hard work and dedication at this time. Our first senior is number 24, Patrick Synan. Patrick is joined by his parents, Bill and Missy Synan. Patrick has been playing baseball for 15 years. Patrick's favorite high school memory is winning the section last year. Patrick also enjoys wrestling. Patrick will continue playing baseball at the University of Pittsburgh at Bradford and will pursue a career in accounting. Patrick's dad inspires him because he is hardworking and supports him and his brother in all of their endeavors. Patrick's advice to younger players is to work hard and don't let anyone tell you that you can't do something, because only you can decide your future. Patrick Synan. Our next senior is number 32, Jack Garbin. Jack is joined by his parents, Chris and Diane Garbin. Jack has been playing baseball for 12 years. Jack's best high school memory was this past Jingle Ball. In his spare time, he enjoys lifting and playing basketball with his friends. Jack will be attending West Virginia University to study nursing. Jack's parents are his greatest inspiration because they raised him to be the strong man he is today. His funniest baseball memory is hitting his friend in the head with a bat. Although it was not funny at the time, looking back on it now, it was funny. Jack's advice to younger players is to not lose their confidence when they make a mistake. Jack Garbin. Next, we have number 21, Doug Joseph. Doug is joined by his parents, Raymond and Mary Joseph. Doug played baseball from kindergarten through 8th grade. Once he hit high school, Doug picked up track. His best high school memory is transferring to North Catholic after his freshman year at Vincentian and making friends throughout the years he's been here. In addition to track and field, Doug also enjoys the gym. Doug will be attending Slippery Rock University to study fitness management. Doug's dad inspires him because he is an all-around great guy and father Doug will strive to be like when he is older. Doug's dad has always been supportive of anything he wanted to do and has helped him through any troubles he's had. Doug's slides are his funniest baseball memories. Doug's advice to younger players is practice hard. Doug Joseph. And our final senior for tonight, number 23, Jeff Kreidler. Jeff is joined by his parents, Phil and Kim Kreidler. Jeff has been playing baseball for 12 years. His best high school memory is joining the baseball team. Jeff also enjoys hockey and golf. After graduation, Jeff will be playing junior hockey at Mercer Chiefs in Princeton, New Jersey. Jeff's parents, coaches, and friends inspire him the most because they push him so that he can become the best he can be. His funniest memory is joining the baseball team and getting to meet all of his teammates. Jeff's advice to younger players is to always try your best and never give up in any situation. Jeff Kreidler. Congratulations again to Jack, Doug, Jeff, and Patrick on a successful season and your accomplished baseball careers. Thank you to your parents, family, and friends for the...
And those are your seniors, as that was our pre-recorded broadcast to start this senior night broadcast. And here we go. And looking at warm-ups right now, the North Catholic Trojans in the field right now. But first, let's look at the lineup for the North Catholic Trojans.
Batting first for the Trojans, number 12, Augie Maslow playing shortstop. Number 6, Sean Dewey playing center field. Number 4, Tommy Caroli playing second base. Number 3, Drew Doherty playing left field. Number 5, Blake Primrose catching. Number 24, Patrick Sinan pitching. Number 32, Jack Garvin playing third base. Number 23, Jeffrey Kreidler playing first base. Number 26, Tom Lee Shafley playing right field. And 21, Doug Joseph, who is the pinch runner for the Trojans.
And for Knoch, you got number 17, Angelo DeLeonardis. He's playing at third. Number 1, Luke Priester's batting second, and he's playing at second. Number 10, Luke DeSanti. He's the DH, batting third, and batting fourth is number 25, Eli Sutton, the catcher. Batting fifth, number 22, Isaac Roddy, the center fielder. Batting sixth, number 21, Brady Wozniak, playing first. And batting seventh, number 11, Jacob Wagner. He's the pitcher tonight. And number 24, Anthony Grafton, out of left field, is batting eighth. And number 9, in the order, number 9 is his number as well, Logan Cipher, the right fielder. Those are your lineups, Ryan. And as I talked about at the outset of the broadcast, this game has big implications.
Yes, it does. If North Catholic wins, they clinch solo lead for the division, and they clinch the division. If they tie it, it's a share for the division, Alex. So this is a big game. North definitely does not want to share this division title. They want to be able to take it home tonight with a win.
Sharing, what are we in, preschool? No, we want to win this game. We want to win this section. Here we go. And that's the goal tonight. North Catholic has coming into this season, and especially in section play, they've been really, really good. This year in section, they have a 7-2 conference record so far this year, 9-5 overall. They had a shaky start to the season in terms of their non-conference schedule, but they really battled back.
Yes, they did, Alex. Says they were 9-5 overall, 7-2 in conference. Knoch sits at second place, 8-4 overall, 6-3 in conference. And so this is again a big game. The winner of this one, if North wins, they clinch the section. If Knoch wins, it's a share for the title. After Knoch is Highlands at 6-4, 10-5 overall. Indiana 6-4, 9-6 overall. Burrow 3-7, 4-9 overall, and then lastly Freeport 1-9 and 3-12 overall. So those are your standings for Whipple Class 4A Section 1.
And right now, the two captains for each team are meeting. Eli Sutton who's the catcher from Knoch, goes out, along with Augie Maslow, the shortstop for the Trojans. And these two teams played a really spirited matchup back on Monday when North Catholic put up, I believe it was 17 hits against Knoch to give themselves 10 runs in that game. 17 hits, the most hits by far all year for the Trojans. And that was really, really a knockout, dare I say, performance by the Trojans over Knoch. And Knoch talked to their assistant coach before the game. He said that we didn't play well, and we're looking to play better tonight, and that's exactly what they're going to try to do. The Trojans hopefully going to try not to let them do that. We were here last year for a senior night broadcast between Highlands and North Catholic, and that one went to Highlands in that matchup. We're hoping for a little better luck this time around. Coming to these broadcasts, we love Pullman Park. Great field, great vantage point here for this broadcast. Right, Brian?
Yes, it is, Alex.
It's
the
great.
first time here. You were here last year. This is a nice field and a great press box.
It really is. And we're about ready to get underway in this one as they're going to do the national anthem in a matter of moments. Still just the exchange of the lineup cards here at the middle. 2 umps for this game. You think there'd be a little more than 2 umps, but it looks like there's only 2 umps.
Yes, and again, it is senior night. 3 seniors for the Trojans: Doug Joseph, Patrick Synan, and Jeffrey Kreidler. So,
and we got a little special guest tonight. Alex Jackson will be doing the sideline reporting. We'll go to him every so often for a little bit of report what's going on in a post-game interview. And so we're looking forward to having him part of the fold tonight. And you'll see him periodically. Still waiting for the conversation to cease here at home plate.
And senior Patrick Synan is the starting pitcher here tonight for the Trojans. He's pitched 25.2 innings, and he has pitched very well for the Trojans this year, Alex.
He really has. The pitching this year for the Trojans has really been a bright spot. But as you said, Patrick Synan is a 1.36 ERA, and he's had 3 wins.
0 losses.
0 losses. That's all you can ask for, really. But very impressive year for him pitching. And we're about ready to go here for the national anthem. We'll turn it down to the field. Sean Malone, the PA announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you now rise? And gentlemen, please remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Let's play ball, ladies and gentlemen.
That is correct, Alex. Teams huddle up. Get ready to run out to the field. I believe Knoch will be batting first because they're the visiting team here tonight.
That is correct.
So again, Patrick Synan jogging out to the mound for the Trojans. He's pitched the most innings out of anybody on the Trojans this year. He's hoping to keep his undefeated record of 3-0 intact.
As I said earlier, pitching has really been a bright spot, especially among their starting pitchers. Justin Stupka's had a phenomenal year as well. But they've also had good relievers as well. Tommy Shafley stepped in starting and relieving roles this year. He's been very good. Augie Maslow's been good as well. Caden Williams, you got Tommy Caroli's been very good as well, getting into those games. It's been very impressive. But as you said, Patrick Synan, 25.2 innings pitched this year. He's allowed 36 hits, 16 runs. Only 5 of those were earned. Only 5 earned runs in 25.2 innings. And he's had given up 9 walks, 12 strikeouts this year. And looking to add to that tonight.
Batting first for Knoch, Greg DeLeonardis.
Angelo. It's Angela Leonardis. Yes, it is.
This is Greg up
Greg.
here on the
Pay
Max
attention to the lineup card, Barry. Here we go. We got the lineup card right here. Here we go. The battery is Synan and Primrose. And you got it coming up to the plate here, Angelo DeLeonardis, the third baseman, number 17 for Knoch.
Batting first for the visiting Knoch Knights.
How would Sean Malone be the PA announcer? What a treat that is.
Third baseman Angelo DeLeonardis, number 17.
Here we go. The pitch. That's in there, first strike one. We're underway. The second pitch from Synan is hit foul. Down the left field line off the Knoch dugout. The 0-2 pitch. That's fouled off too that time the opposite way. The 0-2 pitch. Just outside.
And Patrick Synan will attend Pitt Johnstown after this year to continue playing baseball.
And that one's hit in the right, but it's caught. How about that catch in right? Tommy Shafley, what a play.
He read that one perfectly. As soon as it hit, he started making his run. He made a diving catch there, secured the ball, did not let it hit the ground. A great play to start the game tonight for the Trojans.
Number 10, Luke DeSanti.
Luke DeSanti. It is Luke DeSanti. Up to bat. The DH. Hits that one foul down the left field line. Luke DeSanti this year.
He's batting .214, 2 RBIs, 3 hits, 5 runs, and 1 stolen base.
And now it's hit towards third. Played nicely and thrown across the diamond, and they get him at first.
Good pick and throw by number 32, Jack Garbin, at third base for the Trojans.
Batting third
And
for Knoch.
2 up, 2 down so far for the Trojans.
Eli Sutton, the batter here for the Trojans. Not for the Trojans, but for the Knights. 2 down already. And that one he fouls off himself.
And he is batting .561 this year, Alex, in 49 plate appearances with 14 runs, 23 hits, and 16 RBIs. So he is definitely one of the leaders here on this Knoch team.
Fouls that one off.
That one was actually a check swing. He
Check
went
swing.
too far. Yep. And the first base umpire called him out there on the strike. 0-2.
And the pitch. Hit down to third. Garbin to first. Got him. 1, 2, 3, they go.
Great first inning. Great start for Patrick Sign. And now Trojans come up to bat. And Alex, the Trojans are feeling great after that 17-hit performance against Knoch on Monday.
No runs on no hits,
Absolutely.
no men left on base. The score after 1/2 inning.
And the Trojans. Who's coming up to bat for the Trojans to start?
Number 2, Augie Maslow, the freshman star for the Trojans this year, who actually was named captain by Coach McKay this year.
You know what, that was an interesting choice. Put a freshman in as captain. That was his first choice as captain. And when we asked him about that, he said it was because of what he thinks he's going to be able to bring to the team this year. And that's definitely interesting. But he's been good. He's definitely been good this year. Pitcher for Knoch is
Jacob
Jake
Wagner, number
Yeah.
11. He's had a good season so far, Alex.
What's his ERA coming into this game? Probably is good. They talked about him being one of the better pitchers this year.
He's a 6 ERA,
Oh.
2-1 record.
Oh,
So a good record.
gosh.
He's probably had some tougher opponents.
That was a shock.
He's pitched 16 innings, let up 20 hits, 14 earned runs.
That's not bad if you think about it like that. How many innings has he been in there for?
16.1.
16.1. Oh, that's why it's so much.
I guess I could say 16 and a third.
16 and a third there. Yeah.
Leading off for your North Catholic Trojans.
Augie Maslow.
Shortstop, number 12, Augie Maslow.
Here we go. Wagner readies and the pitch. Low and outside. The second pitch. That's fouled right out the Knoch dugout. The pitch, that is low. Skimming the dirt on that one.
2-1 count.
The pitch, that's it to left, but caught by the center fielder, Isaac Ruddy. One down.
Now batting.
Well hit there by Augie Maslow, but this field is a lot longer than what North Catholic usually plays on. If this is normal field, that one's out there into the warning track, so good contact, a good sign in his first at bat for Augie Maslow.
As you said, this field is big. Out to straightaway center is 425. We're talking about like an MLB big field. And that one's fouled off. And that one, I think that might have gotten, way back there by the bullpen, makeshift bullpen there in right. As up to plate is for the Trojans, Sean Dewey.
You might have heard both walk-up songs as these players are coming out, Alex. 2 country songs so far. A little bit surprising.
You're a country
Jason
fan.
Aldean and Morgan
What
Wallen.
do you think of those choices?
Some pretty good songs.
What would yours be?
I have no idea. A lot of good songs.
Oh, just inside. Call for a ball. 1-1 count.
Drew Doherty has played in, or Sean Dewey has played in all 14 games. He's batting 186 and 57 plate appearances. 6 RBIs, 8 hits, and 9 runs.
Now we're looking at a 2-1 count. The next pitch. That's a low outside. A little low too. 3-1 pitch. That's hit towards short. Throw to first. Gets him. Nice pick at first. The shortstop, Dathan Gillius, throwing it to the first baseman, Brady Wozniak.
The Trojans' RBI leader, Tommy Caroli, is coming up to bat.
Little 50 cent there by Tommy Caroli as he comes up, and that one's outside to start.
Tommy Caroli is batting .333 this year in 57 plate appearances. 17 hits, 8 runs.
And that one's in there for a called strike. Tommy's really been a great player this year, and really all the time. You can put him anywhere on that field.
Yeah, he's been solid all around. 5 stolen bases. This one's grounded.
That's to short.
To
Gillies throw to first.
He's
He's safe.
safe.
He's off the bag at first.
A little bit of a miscue there by Knoch, because if his foot was on the bag, he would have been out by a hair. But Tommy Caroli puts a little pressure there on Knoch, first baseman. Brady Wozniak, and draws him off the bag. Maybe the throw drew him out a little bit also. And Tommy Caroli is in with an infield hit.
And he wants him to have a conference with the first base umpire. Does the Knoch coach? How's the guy at home plate going to see that better than the guy that's standing 5 feet away? Seriously. Either I say safe. Yeah. I can change that call.
Now batting for the Trojans, number 3, Drew Doherty, the left fielder. Batting .383 this year in 58 plate appearances with 8 RBIs.
The pitch fouled back.
And look for Tommy Caroli to maybe attempt to steal here. He has 5 stolen bases on the season.
The next pitch is just outside for a ball. One count to Drew Doherty. The set and the pitch. That's foul. That's going to get out of the stadium right over to our left. Look out in the parking lot. The 1-2 pitch. That's fouled right back as well. That's caught up in the net and comes down. A little bit underneath those balls.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a couple of them. One fouled out of the stadium, one back in the netting. Got 2 strikes here. With 2 outs and 2 strikes. Tommy's definitely always taken off.
There it goes, and that one's fouled right out of the stadium again.
You can see that one coming. There's 2 strikes and 2 outs. That's exactly where you want to try to steal.
Here comes the pitch. Throw back to first, Caroli. In easily. They know what's up here at this count, as you said. There goes Caroli already. He was there way early. Throw to second. He's going to be out at second base.
Just started his run a little bit too early there. Was caught out at second. He actually hesitated on his run out there second, and the pitcher for some reason didn't throw it right away. If he would have kept running, he might have been able to get there safe. A little bit of hesitation on whether to try to go back or first to go to second, which is totally understandable there. Whether you need a business headshot, family portrait, or you just want to remember that toothless grin of your 6-year-old, Dina Koenig Photography is at your service. Dina specializes in capturing the beauty of your family and creating customized wall art to decorate your home. Dina Koenig Photography is the official photographer of North Catholic Athletics.
An uneventful first inning for the most part.
Infield single by
Infield
Tommy Caroli, but he was thrown on second on an attempted steal where he almost got cut in a run down there as the pitcher caught him at the corner of his eye there trying to steal second. So 3 batters have batted for each team.
A little bit too eager on that steal.
Yep.
A little bit too eager.
But Drew Doherty was at bat during Tommy's steal attempt.
Coming up here first is going to be Isaac Roddy, the center fielder for the Knoch Knights.
Isaac Roddy's batting .355 this year in 47 plate appearances.
Number 22, Isaac Roddy. Number 22.
Isaac Roddy is a good OPS at 1.115.
Wow.
With 12 walks is why that number
Well,
is
that's
so
why,
high.
yeah. Swing and a miss there.
13 strikeouts as well.
The pitch from Sinan. That's it out to center. They're going to make him run. That's going to get down all the way to the wall.
This one, he looks like he's going to be going 3. Oh, he pulls up at second. Would have been tight there at third if you went. I think that's a good decision to stay at second base.
Leadoff double for Isaac Roddy.
Now batting, number 21, first baseman, Braden Wozniak. Number 20.
Braden Wozniak is batting .238 this year. 47 plate appearances in 10 RBIs, and he's got a run in scoring position to try to add to that RBI total. So the first pitch is in the dirt for Patrick Sinan.
Sinan, just relax a bit here.
Just one hit, maybe a little bit of emotions early, senior night.
And that's a hair outside.
2-0 count.
Sinan looks in, looks back at second. The pitch. That's high. 3-0 count. This pitch in there for a strike. Just caught a piece of the high corner. Three-one count. He swings and misses.
Some heat there from Patrick Sinan on that throw.
Now 3-2 count. Pressure's on the hitter right here. That's lined, but foul. That pitch, that's outside and low. That's a walk.
Brady Wozniak works a walk. It is. Runners on first and second, no one out.
Now batting for Knoch.
As 11, Jacob Wagner comes up to bat. Jacob Wagner has had a pretty stellar season so far, batting .333 in 30 plate appearances with 9 runs, 8 hits, and 2 RBIs.
Now it's fouled off. Looking here maybe in a sacrifice bunt situation. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, it's definitely a good option here, especially with no outs. But I think you let him try to put it in play.
The pitch squares up, goes around. That's a strike.
He definitely is attempting to bunt there.
There you're 0-2 count. The pitch, that's high. And that one, that's fouled straight back. Still 1-2 count. Signing readies. The pitch. Underneath his feet. That's a ball. 2-2. This pitch. That's high. Wow. Simon struggling to get his command early.
The first inning, he was perfect, hitting his points. After that double, he's just maybe got a little more uncomfortable on the mound. He's got to settle down, get that first out. That's all you need.
That one's hit foul off the North Catholic dugout. Three-two count. This is a big at bat right now. Runners on first and second. 3-2 count. No outs. The pitch. Oh, and they don't call it. Bases are loaded.
No one out, and out comes Coach McKay for a pitcher visit.
Now batting for Knoch. Left fielder, number 24.
The whole infield comes in.
Grafton, number 24.
Let's talk about this one. Anthony Grafton coming up next, number 24.
He's batting .216, 38 plate appearances. Only 8 hits so far.
Not a bad person to have here come up to the plate.
For the Trojans, you mean?
Yeah, not bad. Yeah.
You're okay in this situation letting up 1 run. But you can't let this get after 3 or 4 and let it open up early. You try to turn double play.
The pitch. Fouled off.
Even better right now would be a strikeout from
That'd be
pitcher
awesome.
Pat Simon, and then try to get the double play with the next batter to let up no runs at all. But you're fine with 1 run, especially when you start with 3 players on base with no outs.
The pitch here. That's fouled.
Once it foul, 2
Looking to
count
bunt
is
it.
what you want.
Do you blow some high smoke by him?
I think you do.
A little chin music? Not chin music, but you want it in the zone. But he's crowding that plate right now, though. Look at him. The pitch. Swung on and missed!
Way to step up, Pat Simon. After that mound visit, he settled down. 3 straight strikes. To 1 out, bases loaded, and now looking for the double play.
Number 9, Logan
With number 9,
Cipher. Number 9.
That's Logan Cipher, the right fielder.
he's not on my roster here. Oh, he is. He's listed as number 28 on here. He's batting .212 in 30 first plate appearances with 7 hits.
I was giving you a hard time earlier, but that Max Preps, they're a little off, but they have a lot of things
Hopefully
to worry about.
the batting average is the correct, or
Yes.
else there might be some players that
Hopefully, we don't
come
even
up to
know.
me after the game.
Yeah, that's not my batting average. Like Jack Wagner's going to come in. That's not my ERA, 6.0. Oh, and they don't call that one. That looked good. but no cigar. 2-1 count. Double play. The pitch. That's hit towards right.
It looks like it's going foul. Yeah, it'll drop down.
That will
Out.
just get down. Shafley just out of his range.
1 or 2 strikes right here, Alex.
2 strikes now.
2 strikes, all right.
The pitch from Sinan. Struck him out.
It looks like he went with the fastball there, Alex. And blew it behind him. Wow. 2 straight strikeouts for Pat Sinan. He's regained his confidence. Bottom of the order. Ninth batter in the order coming up for Knoch.
Dathan Julius.
Gillis is batting .281 this year in 39 plate appearances with 4 RBIs and 9 hits, so a better average than the last 2 players that came up.
There's the pitch. Strike called.
Gillis actually leaned back a little bit on that one like he thought it was coming in to hit him.
1-1 count. The pitch. That's called strike 2. Patrick Sinan, 1 strike away from leaving 3 on base for Knoch. Here it comes, the pitch. Fouled up.
Back into the, oh, he's
Is he
chasing
gonna
after
get that
it.
one? Nah,
Oh.
it just gets down. There's about, what do you say, like 50, 75 feet of space on that right field line where the, on both the right and left field line where
The bullpens are, yeah.
bullpens are, that you could run and try to get that one. That was just out of the range of the first baseman.
Jeffrey Kreider ran after that one. Came close. Probably about 5 feet away from it. But feeling the pressure now has to be number 2. Gillis for Knoch. After this inning started with the bases loaded, nobody out. Now it's still the same, but 2 outs.
The pitch. Struck him out! He Ks the next 3. 3 left on base for Knoch. Patrick Sinan, how about it?
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night on those last 3 batters for Patrick Sinan. Incredible. I said we were fine with letting up only 1 run. How about striking the next 3 batters out and letting them no runs? Talk about confidence, not letting anything shake you. Wow.
1 hit, 2 walks, 3 left on base for Knoch after that inning. And Patrick Sinan coming off the field with some confidence now. Who's coming up first here for the Trojans?
Well, Drew Doherty, he was in the batter's box in the first
That's
inning,
right, yeah.
but was unable to actually
Probably got, what, 3 pitches or so?
finish his at bat because Tommy Carulli got caught stealing second.
Going down here into the bottom of the second.
Leading off for North Catholic, left fielder, number 3, Drew Doherty.
Doherty steps into the box. The first pitch from Wagner, that sits up there. That's popped up into shallow center. The shortstop ranges over to make that catch. That's Dathan Julius.
Now batting for North Catholic, catcher, number 5, Blake Primrose.
Blake Primrose now, right? He's a power hitter. Blake Primrose, the catcher. Gets on base. Doug Joseph is the runner. The pitch. Strike called.
Blake Primrose is only one of 2 Trojan batters that have a home run this year. The other one is Joseph Farr, who is not playing tonight due to illness.
The pitch. That's down in the dirt. Two-one count. And the pitch up coming from Wagner. That's driven by Primrose. That'll get by off the glove of the third baseman into left. Primrose rounding second. Around first, heading for second. He is in there with a double.
Primrose needs a pinch runner, Alex? I don't see that. Look at
Needs
that
some
speed
wheels.
around the bases. But now Doug Joseph does come out to relieve him of his running duties at second base. But that was some speed. Rounding first, getting that double for Blake Primrose.
Doug Joseph, a senior. He's got wheels. He does track. Should see him on the track. He can move. Now up for the Trojans.
Number 24, Patrick Synan. Number 34, Patrick Synan, rather.
That one's not popped up. That's flown out to right. That'll be caught. They're not going to send the runner to third. Probably a good call. Logan Cipher the catch in right. And now two down. Runner on second. For senior Jack Garbin.
He's played 11 games this year with only 10 plate appearances, but he's batting .444.
Garbin awaits the pitch. And their first strike. Wagner's been good on the mound to start this game. Good location. Wagner, that one's popped up. Behind the plate, that is going to get down right in front of the PA box. Our phenomenal producer, cameraman extraordinaire, Patrick Sharp, retrieves that one. Oh, 2 count, the pitch. That's hit along the left and caught. That's the end of the inning. Left fielder Anthony Grafton takes that one, and we're at the end of 2. And since we're at the end of 2, let's send it over to our correspondent for the evening, Alex Jackson.
No runs on 1 hit with 1 left on base.
Thank you for having me on, Alex and Ryan. We have been treated to really a great game so far. Patrick Synan on the mound for the Trojan senior, coming out really aggressive with his pitches, throwing inside on a lot of those righty hitters. In the first inning, he was able to keep a lot of bats off the ball. The second inning, we saw he lost it a little bit, letting up a double and walking 2. But after a mound meeting, he was really able to stay calm and composed, really important on the mound, and finish it striking out the next 3 batters. Primrose able to make something happen as well, so we've seen some great hitting and defense from both sides. I had a chance to talk to a few of the players from the Trojans before the game, and they said they have had a great environment during their practices and games, and have just been really excited for the end of the season games and the postseason as well. And we have seen that for sure. I'm looking forward to the rest of a very great game. So thank you, Alex and Ryan.
Thank you, Alex. We appreciate your insight as we are looking forward to the rest of this game as well. It's going to be a great finish, and we'll check in with you again at the end of the 4th.
And Alex brought up a good point there. That mound visit really did change things in that second inning for Pat Synan. Bases loaded, nobody out. Coach McKay goes out to visit the mound. 3 straight Ks for Patrick Synan to end that inning. Just a masterful performance there after the bases were loaded. Now trying to keep that confidence rolling here into the 3rd inning.
Up here to start the inning, top of the order, Angelo De Leonardis. First pitch is a strike. In the first inning, De Leonardis flew out to right. That one's inside. 1-1 count. The righty, De Leonardis, hits it to third. Throw across the diamond to first, gets him. The hot corner's been busy tonight, isn't it, Ben Ryan?
It has a busy day
Now batting,
for
designated hitter,
the third
number
baseman.
10, Luke DeSanti. Number 10.
And now up number 10, Luke DeSanti. The pitch in there for a called strike right about the knees. DeSanti in his first appearance, ground out to third. That one's in the dirt. Nice play there by Primrose. Trap that one. Not that it mattered. No, he's on base right now. And the pitch. Just high. Come around seeing the guys second time, Ryan. What do you think Patrick Simon is working with?
Well, with the first three batters, he's going to try to do the exact same thing they did in the first one. He got all three of them out. So he's going to be able to try to replicate those at-bats.
And that one's grounded foul down the right field line. DeSanti, the DH. The pitch, fouled back as I was way on the other end of the bat.
And, of course, for the next three coming up, you want to try to limit. I think the problem which made those bases get loaded was the accuracy. It started off with a double by Rhodey, and then a base on balls, and then a third walk as
Augie Maslow throws it across
Now batting, catcher.
for out number 2.
But since the bases are loaded, it's been a lot better, more precise in his pitch placement. Has Patrick Simon been since the bases were loaded? He's gone everybody else since then.
You're absolutely right about that. And that one's hit to short. Maslow, nice play, throws it to first. Got him, tagged him out.
Good spinning throw by Augie Maslow, and a good catch there by the first baseman to be able to pull that one down and then tag the runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down since the bases were loaded in the second inning. Patrick Simon has found his groove, and he is rolling right now on the mound for the Trojans.
He really is. Trojans retire the side in order. And on North Catholic will be batting here as we come into the bottom of the third. We do 7 innings here normally. Unless, of course, ties force us to do extra. Talking about extra, how about the Pens game last night, Ryan? You went 3 overtimes.
That was incredible, Alex.
It really was.
A little tired today at school, but it was worth
tired,
it
yeah.
staying up. It wouldn't have been worth it if we lost it.
Oh, if we lost, oh my
depressing day
gosh.
at school.
We lost. I think you see a lot of people coming in late.
This is a great place to broadcast a baseball game, Alex.
It really is.
A
Beautiful.
lot
field.
nicer weather than the last time you were here, though.
It is, absolutely. And nobody better to do with you up here in the booth than you, my friend. No one better. And as we come in here to the bottom of the third, batting first for the Trojans, is that going to be
23, Jeffrey
23?
Kreider.
Yep.
As Jack Garbin grounded out to end the second inning.
Leading off for North Catholic, first baseman, number 23, Jeffrey Kreidler.
It's great to hear the silky pipes of Mr. Malone up in the PA booth tonight.
Jeffrey Kreider is batting .300 this year in 44 plate appearances. He has 12 hits and 8 RBIs.
That's in their first strike. Wagner's really had no messing about in this game besides the double he gave up to Primrose. And that one's just outside.
He must have heard us talking about his ERA before the game, Alex.
I know,
Are you talking about it more?
I did.
He's come out firing in this one.
And that one's to right.
That one might drop down.
That's going to get down.
A bloop single there for Kreider to get things started here in the third inning.
Right fielder, number 26, Connie Shapley.
Leadoff base runner for the Trojans. Next batter for the Trojans, number 16.
26, Tommy Shafley.
26. 20. There's the 20. Yep. 26, Tommy Shafley, the right fielder, had some nice plays in right. And the first out of the game was him on a diving catch.
And I apologize. I believe I said Jeffrey Kreider instead of Jeffrey Kreidler on that last plate appearance there.
We all do it. I just called Shafley 16.
Tommy Shafley's had a successful year so far. He's batting .412 in 41 plate appearances, which is, you may be wondering why is someone batting .412 in the 9 spot. Well, Tommy Crowley, actually, I asked him about that. He said sometimes they'd like to have the bottom of the lineup, someone to get on base because the top of the lineup is coming up next. So some strategy here from Coach McKay this year.
I like that from Coach McKay. Keeping the pitcher on his toes. And that one's outside. Tommy Shafley has been a great pitcher this year as well for the Trojans. And that one's outside, ball 4. No scoreboard tonight in center field. Relying on the old pen and paper.
Well, for the game, we heard them talk. They were on the PA, accidentally talking, trying to figure out the scoreboard. They weren't able to figure it out, so we don't have balls and strikes here in the outfield. We got to try to remember it ourselves.
Augie Maslow.
It's a lot harder than you think it could be.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Augie Maslow.
Showing
That's
bunt
for a
there.
strike. Quick conference here as
A little surprising to see Augie show bunt on that
Eli
pitch there.
Sutton going out to talk to the mound. I think they were surprised by that too. But you got 2 runners on right here. No outs.
Augie is fast. He has 9 stolen bases this year. So
If he has to beat out a bunt, yeah.
And if not, then he advances both runners. You got to make sure if he tries to bunt, he gets that bunt placed. But I expect to see him swinging on these next 2 pitches.
I would
Or
too.
whatever pitches there are left in this at bat. Oh, he's showing bunt again.
Trying to bunt again. That one's right up the middle. Wagner throws to first. They get the out there, but everyone else advances.
Did what he needed to do. That must have been the plan come off the bat to advance the runner. So sacrifice bunt there. Mocky Maslow would advance the runners. Runners on second and third.
1 out for Sean Dewey.
In the first inning, Sean Dewey grounded out to shortstop.
Looking for revenge this time. Infield's in. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. If he hits it on contact, runners don't have to go. The only clear outs at first right now. The pitch. That's it to short, and he gets into the outfield. Kreidler will score. And
Shafley held at third.
Shafley at third. And look at him go to second, Dewey. Out at second. Oh, he's trying to.
Oh, that was a
steal
smart
base.
play by Dewey there. That was well read. That ball would have been a second slower there coming in from the outfield. He would have been safe. But still, it counts as an RBI, a single, and then out. We're trying to advance to second.
1-0 Trojans.
Tommy Crowley comes up to bat, who had an infield single in his first at bat.
Now you got a runner on third, 2 outs. Ball 1 to Curley. Timmy Curley leads the team in RBIs. Swing and a miss there.
Shafley on third. 1 out in this inning. Or 2 outs in this inning, rather.
Yep. There's the pitch. That's down in the dirt. At the feet of the catcher, Eli Sutton. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In there, first strike, 2-2 count now. The pitch from Wagner. Outside, full count. If you're Tommy here, what are you thinking? Just wait till it gets close to you.
Full count, you said, right?
Full count.
So you got to protect the plate. I mean, definitely with 2 outs here, but it's ball 4, and he's jogging to first base.
Great eye by Tommy Caroli.
That pitch was high, probably around his shoulders to neck length there. So Tommy Caroli getting on base in both of his bats so far in this one. Infield single in the first inning, and then in the third inning, a walk. Runners on the corners, both Tommies on base.
And that one's outside. Tommy faked like he was going to run. Stayed.
Drew
Wagner.
Doherty up to bat.
Yep.
As he is .383 this year.
Wagner's pitch, that's outside as well.
In the first inning, he flew out to center field. Or popped out, rather.
The pitch, outside for a ball.
And pitcher Wagner for Knoch is definitely going to be cautious of Tommy Caroli, watching him, because last time Tommy had attempted the steal and actually started his steal before the pitcher even threw the ball and was caught out second. But definitely the pitcher will be wary of that even more while Tommy's at first here.
Called strike there in the last pitch. Caught a piece of the plate on the corner. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Same count. Tommy Caroli was in. It's a full count. And the pitch, Caroli goes. That's it out to left. That's in play. The left fielder comes in and makes the catch to end the inning. Anthony Grafton. Trojans get a run though.
They do, Alex, off of a hit there by Sean Dewey. Went past the shortstop, grounded into the outfield. And Jeffrey Kreidler came in to score. And Sean Dewey was caught trying to advance to second on that hit, but it still counts as a single for him, and then out advancing to second. Trojans take the 1-0 lead heading into the 4th inning.
Batting first for Knoch coming up here will be number 22, Isaac Roddy, who got a leadoff double to start the second inning, which was the start of that bases loaded jam that Patrick Simon found himself in when he struck out the next 3 batters. A little country song here too. I see you bobbing your head. Who's this one? Did I sing this one? Take your headphone off, it's okay. Take it off.
It's Zach Brown.
Zach Brown, okay.
Knee deep.
So look at that. I mean, that's impressive. Like our own Shazam up here. I remember that was a TV show. They had Jamie Foxx as a host of that show.
Shazam?
Shazam.
It's a movie too.
They made a TV
Marvel
show.
super movie or something like that.
That's yeah.
I don't know.
That's a different guy.
Different guy, but there is
Yes.
a movie. Yeah.
I bet she's not as popular as Shazam though. The app.
The app?
The app. Like when you press the app. Shazam. You Shazam the song. It tells you who sings it. That's what the game show was about. Is I guess this song.
Oh.
You guess it before Shazam does.
I don't even know. Patrick Simon back on the mound. He's retired 6 straight batters heading into this inning.
Swing and a miss from Roddy. And Jamie Foxx's daughter was the co-host of that show, the DJ, if you will. And Simon slipped on that delivery as I was down low.
Isaac Roddy batting for Knoch.
Now it's hit up the
355.
middle. He's 2 for 2. Leadoff runner aboard for the Knights.
Funny, they're the same exact person
Now batting.
that started off everything
21. Braden
in the second inning. Starts it off again here in the fourth. This time a single rather than a double. But still gets on base nonetheless.
Now up for the Knights, it's the first baseman, number 21, Brady Wozniak, who got a walk last time. He squares around for a bunt that's way up in the netting. Patrick Simon looking in for the pitch. Turns back to first. Roddy's back. And here's the pitch. Just outside. And that one to third. Plays
Trying to turn double
second.
play.
They're close, but they don't get the runner at first. They get the out at second.
now batting. Pitcher.
And Wozniak will get on base.
Jacob Wagner, number 11.
Wagner, the pitcher, in there, takes the first strike. Pitcher versus pitcher right now. High school baseball, if you're a pitcher, you got to be able to hit too. Well, throw back to first.
Oh, he's
they might
out.
get him. No, and he got him.
What a play by Blake Primrose. The runner was caught in between first and second, trying to get back. Blake Primrose gets up after that pitch, catches him sleeping there. Jeffrey Kreider makes the tag. Kreidler makes the tag for the Trojans.
What a snap throw by Blake Primrose.
Just like that, no one's on base and 2 outs. Patrick Sinan's back on track here on the mound.
Here's the throw. In there! Strike 3 called! And as quickly as those base runners came, they were gone, as you said. And Patrick Sinan gets out unscathed.
Top of the fourth inning. No runs on 1 hit.
And that's Patrick Sinan's 4th strikeout.
After 3.5 innings, the score is North Catholic 1.
And now we're going here into the bottom of the 4th. As we're about halfway through this one almost. Look at this. Country songs galore tonight. Got a little John Denver. We're out here in the country though in Butler. You don't think it is a country song, right?
It is. It is a country song. I was just giving a look because I smelled some pizza here in the
You smell
the
pizza?
press box.
Where's the pizza at?
Smells pretty good.
I got some snacks that they're just outside our door here for the seniors. A little gathering once this game is over. Hopefully a good one after a win.
Oh, this is making me hungry, Alex.
We'll have to we like,
Oh my.
I smell that now. That's not bad. Blake Primrose got a double in his last at bat. Leads off the inning here for the Trojans. That one's in for a ball. The next pitch is down low again. The next pitch. In there, first called strike. 2-1 count. Wagner, he's probably upwards of 50 pitches about now. When is the time you think in a high school baseball game where you start to get a little bit worried about the pitch count?
I think it's all based on the pitcher's body language up there on the mound. If he's looking tired, if he's losing velocity, then you definitely think about taking him out. But it's a little too early right now. Pitchers usually go around 4 or 5 innings here. 5 innings.
And Primrose hits that one to left center. And it gets down for a base hit.
He's 2 for 2. It's some hard hit balls so far in this one, Alex. A double in the second inning and a single here, a hard hit single in the bottom of the 4th.
And Doug Joseph getting a little bit more work in as he'll come back out. Patrick Sign in the batter. That's in there for a called strike. Looking for Joseph. Here's the pitch. It sits up there, and it'll be caught. Throw back to first. Going to be tight. He is safe at
he was off
first.
the base. Oh, that throw was there, just a little bit high, and it drew the first baseman. Wozniak off the base, but he would have been out if that throw was a little bit lower, Alex.
That was caught by the shortstop on that play, Gillies. Jack Garvin, the senior, out there now. 1 out. Runner at first. The pitch. They're going to call that a strike. Savvy move there by Eli Sutton. The catcher looked like he brought that one up a bit. The pitch. Swung on a miss. Strike 2.
Jack Garvin grounded out in his first at-bat.
The pitch. That's down low. A little bit of a brisk night. We're right around 50 degrees right now. But it really is a clear night for baseball.
Yeah, we get to be in this nice warm
I know we're comfortable.
press box.
That one's hit towards right.
It's going to be close. If it's fair or foul,
It was-
drops foul.
It hit the guy's glove in right. It hit Logan Cypher's glove in foul territory. So that was definitely within his range. Just couldn't ring it in.
Still 0-2 count. 1-2 count, rather. I'll leave the pitch count to you, Alex.
I've missed a couple. And that one goes to right again. This one carrying a bit, but it's going to be caught by Cypher. Joseph will stay at first.
Hard hit ball almost carried Cypher all the way to the warning track. But at the end it is caught.
If you're looking at like 325 and right, I think it's about 300 feet.
Yeah,
that one?
was probably around 300 feet.
Runner at first, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th.
Jeffrey Kreidler up to bat.
And he hits
Oh,
a
it's soft hit.
knuckler up the middle. Throw to first, gets him.
That was
End of the
definitely
inning.
weird hit. It was hit soft or hard enough to get past the pitcher, but not soft enough that it was caught by the pitcher. So.
Yes. And with that, end of the 4th, let's go hear from our correspondent, Alex Jackson.
Thank you, Ryan and Alex. We've seen the continuation of a great contest so far between the Knights and the Trojans. Patrick Synan still on the bump early on, working his stuff, and he's able to be mixing in some breaking stuff outside, really catching those hitters off guard, still keeping a 0 on the scoreboard. For the Trojans offensively, Blake Primrose has been having a great game, I believe going 2 for 2 so far with a double and a single. Sean Dewey was able to get a great read on a fastball and put the Trojans up 1-0. So we have seen the Trojans continue to apply pressure in this game. We saw a lot of runs from both teams in their previous meeting on Monday, so I, for one, am really excited to see where this game goes. I'll send it back up to you guys. Thank you, Alex and Ryan.
And here we go. Start of the fifth. Thank you, Alex. A little cheering section over there for him. As here we go here in the top of the fifth. The first batter is going to be Anthony Grafton, the left fielder. In his last at bat, he struck out swinging. This game's going fast.
Number 24, Anthony.
We're not
In the
we've
top
been
of the fifth?
Top of the fifth already. It's only 9 o'clock.
What do you say this game started at? Probably around 8 o'clock.
Around 8, yeah. The pitch. Down to the dirt. Simon also getting up there in pitches.
Tommy Crowley said he expects him to go around 5 innings tonight, if he had to guess.
Called
So
strike.
this would be that 5th inning.
Yep. Called strike. Grafton. Fouls that one back. Yeah, this really is, I think it's a pretty cool experience for the players to play in this kind of a field, because this is a great facility. And the pitch, just a bit low. Sign-in readies, and the pitch, just outside for a ball.
And after this game, North Catholic has 2 non-conference games left on the schedule. They face Pine Ridgeland, a no off season, and they finish at South Park.
Two good tests before playoffs.
Tomorrow, Thursday, was the game against Pine Ridgeland.
Strike 3 called.
Patrick Sinan has had a good number of strikeouts here in this one. He's throwing some heat, and he's regained his command. 5 strikeouts. He's regained his command after that base was loaded, and that mounded it, Alex. If Patrick Sinan goes on to finish his inning, that definitely was the turning point in his start tonight.
Absolutely. Logan Cipher now. Swings and misses at that one. Maybe got a piece of that one. The second pitch. Just outside. The 1-1. Oh, that one's called inside. Blake Primrose had to turn around on that one.
A little bit caught off guard by that call. But it's been pretty well called so far
It
tonight.
has been. It's tough to do this. Up the middle for a base hit for Logan Cipher. And these umps, when you have 2 umps, it's really tough to do these games. And that's only the second hit for Knoch in this game.
And this is the final section game rather for Knoch as well, as they have 3 non-conference games after this. One against Avonworth, Shady Side, and then Penn Hills to finish off the season.
Actually, the 3rd hit for Knoch in this game. And square around for the bunt is Gillies,
foul.
but it goes foul, as he did make contact.
Gillies again is batting .281 in 39 plate appearances with 9 hits and 4 RBIs.
Struck out his last at bat tonight.
He's drawn 6 walks this year as well, so definitely knows how to get on base.
Swing and a miss of that one. 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch. Fouled back. Still 0-2 is the count. The pitch from Sinan. Hit up the middle. Curling him.
They should be able to turn 2
Oh,
here.
yeah, they got him.
Patrick Synan, 5 innings pitched, 0 earned runs. He's been on point tonight.
In the top of the 5th inning for Knoch. No runs on 1 hit with no errors.
Really remarkable.
And Tom Lee Schaefer will lead off for the Trojans in the bottom of the 5th inning.
And join us as we sing "Take Me Out."
Wow.
Oh, now we're stretch time here. Take me out to the ball game. You want to sing it, Ryan? You want to sing with me here in the booth? We'll listen in. Oh, an encore. Look at this.
Oh, they turned it off there. Didn't get
What
to
are they doing? Yeah.
didn't get to hear the whole
Come on.
entire encore.
Number 26.
Alex was enjoying that.
I was enjoying that. I wish you would have sang with me, or I would felt, or else I would have done it. You have a good voice.
Not part of the job description
Yeah. Yeah.
or the elective description, whatever it is.
Yeah. Tommy Shafley takes ball 1. He got on base last time. What did he do? Get hit? And that one's popped up in the infield.
I believe Tommy has two base on balls.
Shell left, and it is caught. Or is it not? It dropped. A miscommunication between Gillies, the shortstop, and the left fielder, Grafton. And one of them's down.
I think he's just upset. I think he's okay. Or not. He's getting slowly up. It looked for a second like he was just
That's
upset,
Gillies.
but he's now getting up and trying to shake it off.
Gillies, the shortstop.
But that one did look like it was caught for a second. So that one should go down as an error, correct?
It should, yep. And Tommy Shafley's in.
On base for the 3rd time tonight. I believe he drew 2 walks in his first 2 plate appearances.
Tommy Shafley. Gonna start second base here.
Now batting, shortstop.
Gillies seems okay,
Number 12, Augie Maslow.
which is good to see. Augie Maslow, we're now at the top of the order. He got sacrificed bunt last time he was up. Here's the pitch. He's lined up for bunt again. Pulled back, called for a ball. Great eye there by Augie. This one comes inside, hit him. He's got first base. 2 runners on, no outs
Now batting,
for the Trojans.
center fielder, number 6, Sean Dewey.
And Jacob Wagner feeling the heat a bit.
When she mentions Alex's pitch count is getting up there, maybe feeling a little bit fatigued there on the mound. First 2 guys on for the Trojans, trying to build on this 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Dewey, the only man with an RBI tonight for either squad, tries to bunt that one, but it goes foul. And this one, throw back to second. He's safe at second. As a snap throw by the catcher, Sutton, trying to catch Shafley napping. Didn't work there. This one squares around for bunt again. That one is fair. Wagner ready, throws to first, gets him, but both runners advance. Did his job there.
He did. Now Tommy Crowley coming up to bat.
He's gone on base both times. Infield hit his first time, and then he walked the last time. Oh, they're changing the walk-up tunes too. That's a good one by Tommy Caroli. And that one down the third baseline.
That should be a
That's
fair ball. Yep.
And everyone's
Now
gonna be
bases
safe.
are loaded. It hit off the third baseman's glove. It then went out foul, but if it hits a player's in-play glove, it goes out. It's still a fair ball. It's now the bases are loaded on another infield hit for Tommy Caroli.
Off of Dylan Artis. Now Drew Doherty. Tommy Caroli got on base all 3 times. Doherty sees that one go inside. And Sutton's going to go out and talk with his pitcher.
Tommy Caroli has been on base all 3 times tonight with 1 base on balls and 2 singles. So both Tommies have been on base every time tonight. Tommy Shafley and Tommy Caroli.
The pitch to Doherty. 1 out, bases loaded. Bottom of the 5th, that's to
This
left.
should be enough to score 1.
Coming home is Shafley. He'll score. 2-0 Trojans.
Did we had to do RBI for Drew Doherty as Tommy Shafley scores on the sacrifice fly. 2-0 Trojans.
Now batting, catcher, number 5, Blake Primrose.
Blake Primrose now back up. Speaking of being on base both times, he's been on base both times in this game. Double and a single. The pitch outside for called ball 1. The next pitch swung on and missed. And Blake Primrose, catcher, has a great eye for the plate. Looking to get on base again here.
Calls time. This is an 0-2 count.
The pitch swung on a miss. That's strike 2.
Now an 0-2 count. I don't know. For some reason I thought it was a. No, that was
First one was
there
a
were already
ball.
2 strikes.
First one was a ball.
Oh, okay. I thought the umpire signaled a called strike. Guess not.
And that one's fouled back. He was sitting on that one too. Next pitch from Wagner. He's got to be near the end of his run tonight too. And that one's hit towards third. Step on the bag for 1, and that's all they need.
What a good inning for the Trojans as they get a run.
They do.
Now
They
up
add to the
2-0
lead.
on a sacrifice fly by Drew Doherty, and Tommy Shafley scored. I believe that's Tommy's 2nd run of the game. Did he score?
It is. You're absolutely right.
In the bottom of the 5th inning. 1 run on 1 hit.
And now it is a 2-0
And 2 men left
Trojans
on
game
base.
here
After 5 innings, the score
as
is
we
1
head here into the top of the 6th.
0.
And coming up to bat now is going to be the top of the order for Knoch. Angelo DeLeonardis. And Patrick Sinan still in this game.
I like to know his pitch count.
He's got to be,
Probably around 60, maybe?
I would think. Could be more than that.
Maybe a little bit more. I mean, that would be an average of
You
10.
thinking about like 75?
I don't know if that high. Probably around like 65, 60, something like that. I think that's probably like an average of what? Around like 12 pitches an inning.
Sounds about
There
right.
would be 12 pitches an inning, yes.
Yeah.
That's my math skills.
Might as well promote the new podcast coming out this week.
Yeah, as we interview
The new AD, Mr. Bart.
Mr. Bart, and we'll have an interview with tennis coach Sean Malone tomorrow, as well as an interview with Nick Scheller as well.
And that'll be up later this week. A lot of success here in the spring for the Trojans in all sports. And we'll be bringing that to you and recapping
The girls lacrosse with 2 wins in a row, trying to sneak into the playoffs here after a rough start.
Absolutely. Here's the first pitch to Dylan Artis. Strike one. Here's the next pitch. Hit foul down the left field line off the dugout.
0-2 count. I think the first one I've gone correct so far. I think that's correct.
Here's the pitch. Bounces in front of home plate. Dylan Artis flew out to right and then grounded out to third last time.
He's batting .359 this year.
It's good.
Yeah, no, he's the most played appearances on the team at 50. 12 runs, 14 hits, and 6 RBIs.
That's down low for a ball. And we're looking at a full count. The pitch from Sinan. Swung on, hit to center field, base hit. Fourth hit of the game for Knoch.
Good start to the inning
Now batting,
for Knoch.
designated hitter, number 10.
And now the DH, Luke DeSanti,
Number 10.
comes up. He is 0 for 2 in this game with ground outs to short and to third. The pitch, bunted foul. Lots of attempted bunts tonight for each team. As he's going to try to test his own speed. See if he does it again. In there for a called strike. 0-2
A little bit
count.
delayed on that call. I thought
was.
maybe he was going to be a call the ball. It looked like a strike from here. Pretty obvious one.
The pitch, down low for a ball. The 1-2 count. And the pitch. Hit to the middle, Sinan throws to second for one to first. Second to
Just
first.
safe. Probably about stride length safe.
And so we runner at first, this time with one out.
Now batting, catcher, number 25, Eli.
Eli Sutton not to bat,
Number
batting
25.
.561 this year, by far the best batting average out of anybody on Knoch, and he has the second most plate appearances. So it's not by he doesn't get those numbers by not being on base a lot.
Now it's hit foul down the third baseline. Eli Sutton, big power hitter for the Knights.
You see, it's an .878 slugging percentage, Alex.
That's good.
Which adds a .633 on base percentage. Looks like this one a 1.511 OPS, which is very, very good OPS.
It really is. That
Best
sounds
on
dirt
Knoch
football.
by a good bit. Second is Roddy with 1.155.
The pitch. Swung a hit to short. Maslow to Tommy for one to first. Double play out of the inning.
It is the second double play of the game for the Trojans. Patrick Synan, 6 innings scoreless. He was on fire tonight on his senior night.
In the top of the 6th inning. No runs.
I hope they send him out for the 7th.
With no errors and no men left
I hope.
on base.
I think they will as North gets some insurance runs here, but they could still see him doing it. I mean, he hasn't shown any signs of slowing down. His worst inning was the second inning, and he recovered from that 3 straight strikeouts. He hasn't allowed any rallies by Knoch, not even many hard hit balls into the outfield. He's been very controlled and very precise with his pitches. Great night so far for the Trojan senior. 6 innings scoreless.
Only giving up 4 hits as well.
And he'll lead off in this inning as well, Alex.
How about that? And there he is coming out. He's staying in this game. And really, this could be our last full inning we got here. We got the bottom of the 6th. Got up here in the top of the 7th. Trojans up 2-0, looking to expand their lead here. And take sole control over this section. And it's a new pitcher for Knoch. Angelo DeLeonardis is the new pitcher. He was at third.
And he has a 1.95 ERA. He has 3-1 record. So Knoch, they know the stakes in this game. It's their last section game. They're going to bring out the big guns here to try to make sure that North Catholic does not get any more runs in this one, to make it a little bit more feasible of a comeback into the top of the 7th inning.
And Jacob Walker wasn't bad.
He was.
Wagner should say Wagner.
Yeah, he definitely might have lowered his ERA.
I definitely did. I definitely think so. He went 5 innings. He said 1 earned run was the official score, as presented by.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one error.
The great Sean Malone. And Wagner now at third. Patrick Synan steps in. The pitch, that's high and outside. The next pitch, hit by Synan, into the outfield, base hit.
Well, what a special night for him, Alex. He's been on fire. He adds a hit to his stellar pitching performance. A single grounded past the shortstop and into the outfield. Now batting number 32, Jack Garbin, the third baseman. It's 0 for 2 tonight.
And they're going to do a little pinch runner here situation. Who's coming out there for the Trojans? Number 33. That's not Doug, is it? That's definitely not
No, Doug was not 33.
I'll find that out for you here in a second. Jack Garbin takes one outside.
You say it was 33?
Oh, they call it a strike.
You say
Delay call.
33?
33.
He is not on the roster, or at least the varsity roster.
Let's see. And there's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. And that one. Oh, and they call that one outside. One, 2 count. The pitch. Hit foul down the third base line. Trojans looking to put something together here. Garbins swings and misses.
So the reason that we don't know exactly who that is the numbers are actually different on the reds and white jerseys. So the roster we have in front of us has the numbers from the red jersey, which is their actual numbers, and the white jerseys have different numbers for some reason. So number 33 on the roster. We apologize to the listeners.
Oh, they're going to give him second base.
They call a balk.
Wow.
Runner in scoring position for Jeffrey Kreidler.
Here comes the pitch. In there for a called strike. One out, runner on second base. That pitch hit to short. They're going to throw back to second, and they got him at second.
Wow.
The pinch runner too far off the bag.
A little bit unconventional way of getting that out, but smart play by the shortstop.
Fielder, number 26, Tommy Shapley.
Tommy Shafley up to bat. He's been on base in all 3 attempts.
And he takes a strike. 2 outs. Runner on first. Bottom of the 6th. Trojans up 2-0. The pitch, that's it. And he's 3 for 3. Base hit to left. Runners on first and second.
Tommy Shafley gets his second hit of the night. Been on base for all 4 at-bats.
Augie Maslow now. We're back at the top of the order. His 4th at bat, he takes a strike.
Tommy Shafley is 2-2, but he actually only has 1 walk and not 2 walks. Accidentally wrote down 2 walks here on my score sheet. So he is 2 for 2 in the night with a base on balls.
There's that pitch. In there for a called strike. Maslow readies. The pitch up high for a ball. Here's the pitch. Inside for ball 2. 2-2 count. With 2 outs. The pitch. Foul. Oh, it hit the guy on deck.
I think it just missed him. I
Oh,
don't
it just missed him, but oh, it looked like it hit him.
it almost hit him.
That was hit Dewey flush.
Either grazed him or missed him. It was close, though.
That looked like it hit him. I guess it could have gone off the dugout. Went right behind him. Wow.
Lucky that didn't go and hit anybody in the dugout. Hit the top of the fence there after it got by Dewey.
That from Maslow is into right.
Fielder under it.
And they get it. Logan Cipher ends the inning. And since we're at the bottom of the 6th, not bottom 6th, now going to the top of the 7th, let's check in a moment with Alex Jackson. And before we do that, just recap quickly. 2-0 Trojans here before we go to the top of the 7th. And let's send it over to our correspondent Alex Jackson, who's standing by for his final report, hopefully before the game is over.
Thank you, Alex and Ryan. Pat Synan, the senior for the Trojans on the plate, has continued to stay sharp. He has stuck with what's working with him and also mixed it up a little bit. The Knights, on the other hand, have been able to get some runners on the base, but coming up in this final inning, they're going to need to string together some hits if they want to tie it up or take the lead in this game. I would also like to mention the Trojan infield has really been on point. Even whenever they're moved up, they are not letting that much get past them. And it's really been helping out pitcher Pat Simon with his numbers. So we've got the 7th inning coming up. I'm really excited. Stay tuned. Thank you. Back to you, Alex and Ryan.
Thank you, Alex. We appreciate your reports all night, and we'll get you again at the end of the game for an interview.
And just to say, this is Alex Jackson's first time on a broadcast. He's
Very
doing a
good.
heck of a job for his first time.
Got a great voice. Patrick Simon looking to close it out and get a complete game shutout on senior night. What a story that would be.
Leading off for Knoch.
I bet if he can get this out, will be the likely interview if he can close this game out here, Alex. Because Alex Jackson will be interviewing a player after the game, and I have a hunch it might be Patrick Simon.
Isaac Roddy, the center fielder for Knoch, comes up, check swing. Did he go? He did not.
How's Isaac Roddy done in his plate appearances so far today, Alex?
Isaac Roddy, he has a double and he has a single, so he's 2 for 2.
Oh, he's got in both innings started. He got the bases loaded starting in
That's right, yes.
the second inning after his double, and then the back-to-back walks, so it's loaded the bases again. We can't say it enough. 3 straight strikeouts after the mound visit, and that really was the turning point in Patrick Simon's start. As he had a 1-2-3 first. The bases were loaded with nobody out, and 3 straight strikeouts. Just unbelievable pitching performance so far tonight.
Hit into left and caught for the first out. Knocked down to their final 2 outs.
Can of corn for left fielder Drew Doherty there.
Number 21, Braden
Can of corn.
Wozniak. Number 21.
Canned corn sometimes just tastes better than corn
Oh
off the
my
cob.
gosh.
Have you ever unless you butter up that corn or you put it on the grill. Have you ever put corn on the grill? That's a ball outside. Corn on the grill, that's good. That's good stuff. And you put some butter
Boiling,
on
it's good as well. You have to cook it right on the grill, though. It's trickier on
that. It's
the grill.
tough on the
than-
grill. Take the husk off when you do it too.
Yeah.
That's outside
How do
for
we
a
get
ball.
on? How did we get on corn?
Because you said can of corn.
I did-
You caramelize it? Yeah, Mr. Hoffman knows what it's about over here. Our phenomenal executive producer.
2 outs away. The Trojans getting back to the game. Alex likes talking about food during the broadcast.
How can you not? Yeah.
In volleyball
You were
games,
talking
he
about
brings up
pizza earlier.
nachos.
You were talking about pizza earlier.
Yeah, that's true. It's because the scent was right coming up right in my nose.
Right up the pipe. What if they made pizza cologne? Hit the short. Maslow didn't get it. Throws to first. It's going to be out. I mean, not out, but I mean, out of time and off the base. Did that pull Creedler? So that'll be an error on Augie. That will not count as a hit. Against Sign.
A little bit of a life here for Knoch.
Now batting. Number
And Alex,
11.
pizza cologne may have been your worst idea I've ever heard.
Number 11.
Why is that so bad? I don't understand why that's so bad. That one's hit the center. Streaking over for it and getting it. 2 outs.
Center fielder Sean Dewey with a nice grab there, running over. He timed that one perfectly. Made it look easy, but that was he had to run a bit to be able to make that catch. Trojans are 1 out away. Patrick Simon is 1 out away from a complete game shutout on senior night.
Number 5, Jacob Stallsmith.
Oh, there's a pinch hitter. Pinch hitter here for Knoch. That one swung on and missed. I got foul tip of that one as it was in the dirt.
And he is running to first base.
He's running first base. What happened there?
I'm not sure. Blake
it hit him?
Kramer is the catcher, is arguing. Coach McKay comes out to just find out what's going on.
It must have hit him.
Now batting. Right fielder. Number 9, Logan Cipher.
Might be a little catcher interference here. Right around. into the right center. They'll get down.
That'll be a run. 2-1 game.
1 run will score.
It'll be a runners at the corners. This is getting close.
Oh,
It's
boy.
2-1. And Coach McKay is coming out to the pitcher's mound.
Logan Cipher. A base hit. Drives over a run. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And after a phenomenal 6 2/3 innings, Patrick Synan is coming out of this game. What a performance.
Who's going into pitch? It's Patrick Sinan's going into left field, it looks like.
Tommy Caroli.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
Game.
Let me bring up his stats real quick. Tommy Caroli has been a good pitcher for the Trojans as well this year, Alex. With a 1.24 ERA, a 1-0 record, 11 1/3 innings pitched, Alex. So Tommy has had some success pitching. He's coming in to close this one out in an important game for the Trojans, trying to secure first place in Section 1 of Class 4A.
And now with that tying run just 90 feet away.
Is it 1 out, correct? 1 out.
2 outs.
2 outs, runners in the corners.
But Tommy Caroli stepping in to try to close this one out.
And whatever happens, nothing takes away from Patrick Sinan's incredible night on the
Not at
mound,
all.
Alex, especially on senior night. He threw 6.2 innings scoreless.
And that won't count as an earned run either.
Now pitching
That's going to be.
It will not
because
because
that's because of the error on the Augie.
Tommy Caroli.
So as you said, scoreless. Up to the plate, number 2,
Number 2, Dathan Gillis. Number 2.
Nathan Gillis.
batting 281 on the year.
Caroli
4
readies.
RBIs.
Outside ball 1. He struck out his first appearance, grounded out his second. The pitch to short. Maslow to second. It's over! North Catholic is the section champions! Tommy Caroli comes in and saves the game.
What a big win for the Trojans. This one was a lot different than the game on Monday, which was a 10-4 game. This one a lot better pitching, a lot tighter affair. A 2-1 win for the Trojans. Patrick Synan, 6.2 innings scoreless, Alex. Incredible win for the Trojans, an incredible performance by the senior on senior night. Other 2 seniors for the Trojans, Doug Joseph.
Doug Joseph, Jeffrey Creedler, and Jack Garbin. But Tommy Caroli really played well in this game, and he had the save on that one.
For Knoch, 1 run on 5 hits.
Jack Garbin, that's my Pat Synan, my fault. Yeah, they're on the other senior. But Jack Garbin did have himself a nice game himself. And now we're going to send it down to the field. Alex Jackson, he's with the player of the game. Take it away, Alex.
Trojans, 2 runs on
First of all, Pat, I want to congratulate you on a great game. You and your team, you guys played great. So tell me, how important is it for you and your team to get on top early in the game?
It was really important. When I knew we scored those 1 or 2 runs, I knew the game was over. I know I was going to shut them down.
So tell me about your pitching strategy for today.
I just threw a lot of curveballs. They were trying to get on the fastball. I just threw a lot of curveballs, a lot of 2-seams inside. Just kept the ball low.
So what would you say was working for you on the mound?
I gotta say my curveball was working. They were way off on that.
Definitely agree. So whenever you get into a tough or important at-bat on the mound, what helps you stay composed and focused to get that out?
I just try to slow the game down, just stay calm.
Sounds great. Thank you, Pat. Great game.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Pat, and thank you, Alex. Alex, thank you for joining our broadcast tonight.
As he's getting the Gatorade shower, Pat Synan the start tonight.
You gotta love it. Pat Synan, 6 2/3 scoreless, a base hit. Really remarkable performance on senior night.
It was a great performance, Alex. There are also some other stars in this game. Blake Primrose, who had a single and a double. Tommy Shafley, who had a walk, a single. Two singles and a walk. And Tommy Caroli also added a hit as well. Two infield hits as well. One down the first base line and one down the third base line.
Remarkable game by the Trojans. They are the section champions. Final thoughts, Ryan, on this game?
Well, who else do you point to, the player of the game, than Patrick Synan? And the turning point of the game, that mound visit, Alex.
And
the bases are loaded. I can't say this enough. 0 outs. Second inning, bases loaded. Patrick Synan comes in. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. 3 straight batters struck out. Just incredible performance from Patrick Synan tonight.
And Ryan, a pleasure doing this with you as always.
Yeah, first baseball broadcast. It was fun and a great night, great atmosphere on senior night, and a great win for the Trojans.
It certainly is. Couldn't ask for better stakes. Alex Jackson, we thank him for his contributions tonight, as we appreciate having him as a part of the broadcast. For Patrick Sharp, a phenomenal producer, and our phenomenal executive producer, Mr. Jonathan Hoffman, that's it for us. My name is Alex Brown. As we sign off here from Pullman Park, the Trojans are the section champions. As we leave you with the score, Trojans 2, Knoch 1. This game and the streaming broadcast rights to this game are the sole and exclusive property of the WPIAL. Any broadcast of this game is intended exclusively for the benefit of the North Catholic Sports Network audience. Any use, rebroadcast, or distribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of the WPIAL is prohibited.